Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. The guys over at Sabacc Creative were kind enough to sponsor another video of mine. This time I got the chance to attend a Allstar charity game together with Star Wars Explained and Chris Pirillo, as well as Sabacc Creative themselves. This was a very cool opportunity as I got the chance to play against other YouTubers and also win some money for a Force for Change charity. And since most of us, except for the guys over at Sabacc Creative, haven't really played too much Sabacc, it was very nice to see that everyone had different playstyles. At first we didn't really know what to do, but then we kind of got into it. And if you don't know what Sabacc is, I did make an overview / tutorial video earlier, so I suggest you guys to check that out if you want some more background info on what we're doing. But in short, it's basically like a combination of blackjack and poker. When we started playing, I didn't do too well. I was very unlucky with the cards, and at first I did call most other bets and realized that that wasn't a very good idea, so I started playing a bit more carefully. I folded quite a lot of times in a row, and I kind of sat back and analyzed of how the other players played. I could obviously see that Sabacc Creative was pretty good, they knew what they were doing. But Chris and Alex, at least Chris, did call almost every time. So after a while I realized that even if he called or even raised himself, that didn't necessarily mean that he had a good hand, but I still played very carefully, and at one point me and Alex kind of got stuck in a duel, I guess you could say. Both of us had 5 cards, and we had already raised when this happened, so none of us wanted to fold. The thing is that one of us needs to Alderaan, as it's called, for the game to actually end, so we just kept swapping out card after card after card because none of us actually got any good hands. And after a while I thought well, I had 17, so why not just give it a shot and see what happens. So I Alderaan, and luckily I won, because he didn't have any better hand than I had. When the game was coming to an end, I had a fair bit of credits left, whereas Alex and Chris didn't have too much left, because they lost a lot to Sabacc Creative. And at this point I still really hadn't gotten any good hand. But after I picked a new card, I actually got 23, which is a pure Sabacc. Almost the best hand you can get. Negative 23 would have been better. But at this point I slowly raised, and both Chris and Alex went all in. So I realized that I'm gonna win this unless I get hit by a Sabacc shift. This was something that happened a lot of times during the game where I thought I was gonna get good cards, but then randomly one of my cards gets switched out, which is what is called the Sabacc shift. But at the end here I locked in one of my cards, had 2 left on the board, and really had my fingers crossed that none of those 2 would get switched out, which luckily they didn't. So I won the whole hand and got to around 2,500 credits, and at this point we declared me as the winner, because it would be a bit weird if I just did a one-on-one with Sabacc Creative. So I was declared the winner, which was a lot of fun, and I got the chance to choose where the charity money would go. So I picked code.org, which is an organization that gives every student, no matter where they come from, the opportunity to learn computer science and take part in building the technology that is changing our world. And since I have studied, or sort of still am studying, this was something I really was passionate about, so I thought it was really nice to be able to win this game and donate this money to this charity. But if you guys want to try out the app yourself, it is completely free for both iOS and Android. I will leave some download links in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.
What?